Alright everybody, I'm back at Dinosaur World and it's been forever since I've been here. Show you some of the things and see what's new. And wait a minute. World's greatest kayak, Drays World. I didn't expect to see you here.
Tourist? It is.
I had no idea he was going to be here. Wink, wink. But hey, as long as you're here, we might as well look around this place.
Well, I guess so.
Alright, let's go on. Interesting, this section here, this was the original entrance. This is where the parking lot used to be. It was a small one. This on this side. And here is where the original front part was, but they changed that since I was here last. In the last year and a half, the old entrance has a different overhang thing and different dinosaurs right here in front. So that has changed. So it's a small parking lot compared to what it is now. Eventually, I've been told they might get like a little restaurant here, but I don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, this is where the parking lot was. Yo, Proceras. A resurrection fern. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's where it was, the original parking lot. It was small, basically this size. Those bricks there, I bet you that's part of it. Yeah, they changed this from when I was here. The original entrance was different, it was smaller. This is definitely a lot cooler. It was basically this shape. They had two dinosaurs on top like that, and then they had one right there. I have a picture of it somewhere, but I've showed it in one of my old videos. So check my playlist, you'll see a lot of old videos, and then you can see what it looked like if you want to see. Now they have like a mining for gems and everything here. Pretty cool. Yeah, definitely a cooler entrance. You know, I'm kind of nostalgic. I would have preferred they would have kept the old one. But they must have changed this within the last year and a half to 2 years. That big guy's still there. Oh, but that water always looks really brown. Let me show you guys something cool. When I used to park in that parking lot I showed you, used to come down here, used to go in there. That little building there used to be the original gift shop and office and where you would buy the ticket or pass. It's been blocked off for years now since they built the new one. This boardwalk here, this section, this wasn't here. You have to go in through there first, then you go into the park. So definitely a lot has changed. That's where it used to be, right there. Building's still there. I've heard some rumors they might put a restaurant there or use it for something else. But I always thought it was cool with that head sticking up top. Yeah. Been sitting idle since then. I like places like this when they have signs to tell you what kind of plants is around here. Of course, it says not aggressively invasive, the wandering Jew. I've seen that plant before. I've actually had one at home at one time. There's the Dilophosaurus.
T-Rex game show. We definitely gotta find the problem.
Oh, this is new. This is new since I've been here. Yeah, because last time I was here, this was totally blocked off.
The T-Rex game show.
Look at that.
Have to make sure I check it out. Right here. Yep. Last time I was here, this was all, they had boards up so you couldn't even get on here and look in the window. But it looks like they've utilized the space, which is good. It's good. So neat, I'm going to have to check out. Let's go to the show. Not all prehistoric life was huge. Not all dinosaurs were huge. But this actually isn't a dinosaur, this is an amphibian. Pretty cool. Here's the mammoth section. Yeah, this all here, this was new compared to when I was when I first came here. When I first came here, this was the fossil dig section and a playground. I think there was a playground back there too. So when they built the new section and took it away and put this here, which is definitely a good addition.
Check out this mammoths, giants.
And there's Drayton doing his thing.
Mammoths, giants.
Pretty cool. I'll walk you in there. I like this paleo art that they put on here. Nice touch. I think they might have them again one day. I always talk about cloning and stuff like that. It would be cool to see a real one in person. This is a nice little section. I like this one. I always like mammoths and elephants.
A woolly mammoth. Extinct elephant lake.
One cool thing I want to show in this section, I've always been here, they have a touch and feel. I showed this before in one of my previous videos. Basically, in touching here, they have a dinosaur statue. You kind of got to guess what it is, and you just lift this up, and that tells you. I always find that pretty cool. I'll show you some interesting little things growing out that tree. Isn't that kind of prehistoric looking? Must be some sort of fungus or something. There's someone over there doing some work. Gotta imagine the constant mowing the grass and trimming the stuff. Things here in Florida, especially during the rainy season, it grows fast. We're really right next to the road. I think that's I-4 right over there. Point something here. This used to be open, where you can go in there anytime. You still can go in there, but not unless they're having a show. But if I remember correctly, I think you used to go in there, and they used to have a movie, like a little theater movie thing. Sit and watch it. I think it was like narrated by like Jeff Goldblum or something in there. Now here you can go in there, and off to the side, some like models of different steps of when they create the dinosaur figures. And then they would have picnic tables in there for you to sit and eat. Now it's closed off except when they have a show there and they tell you about, you know, dinosaurs and stuff like that. And which I filmed on my channel. If you check out my place, you can watch it. That's how this place has definitely changed, this section, since I've been here. Here's the skeleton garden section. Now this hasn't changed at all since I started coming here. First time I was in here, it was probably 2010, 2011. Now I haven't been here in about a year and a half or so, so it could have been changes since then. So we'll go in and see. But I'm having a feeling that there probably hasn't been any changes.
Right here behind the sign, freeway.
No, it looks the same to me. A few plants. I think the plants are different. They might have added these trees since then. But no, this is the same. Still pretty cool. So what do you think of this so far?
This is rad, man. All these dinosaurs, I've never seen anything like this.
Behind the ropes.
So cool.
Why? Understand? Why?
Yeah.
Dinosaurs.
See some things like this, well not quite like this, but Disney will have it in smaller scale, but Universal Studios have some, but most places don't do it as thoroughly as Dinosaur World does.
A lot of experience with roadside attractions. This one's a good
Here,
one.
let me get this in the background.
Sure.
Unfortunately, there's not as many roadside attractions as there used to be. A lot of them are gone.
So I'm here with my new friend Mike, and Mike, tell me about, obviously you are a part of Dinosaur World. Tell me some cool fun facts about Dinosaur World. I've driven by here so many times and I've wanted to stop and
You've seen the big
here I am.
dinosaurs, and we've been here since 1998, and before that we were an alligator ranch.
Oh really?
Our oldest alligator is still on display. He's no longer with us, but his remains are on display in the gift store. His name was Toyo, lived to be 81 years old.
Wow. 81.
81. We've got over 150 statues of prehistoric life in the park. We have animals from before the dinosaurs, animals from after the dinosaurs, and we got a whole lot of dinosaurs. And speaking of before the dinosaurs, our buddies here, Lycanopsis icinodon, they're from before the dinosaurs. They're from the Permian era, so they're over 250 million years old.
That's a long time.
A long time ago. So at the end of the Permian era, there's a huge extinction event. 90% of life on Earth dies off. We think because of volcanism. So some ancestors of the dinosaurs and us make it through the extinction event. Therapsids in our case, and archosaurs in the case of dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are not the top dog in the first stage of the dinosaurs, the Triassic. Now you got to remember, the Triassic, all the land mass on Earth is in one big piece. We call that Pangea, and it is the epitome of a blasted wasteland because almost all the animals are dead, many of the plants are gone. So there's a few animals that are trying to fill up all those ecological niches, and they fill them up rapidly. Now dinosaurs, they evolved in the southwest part of Pangea, but like I said, not the big predator. There's a type of proto-crocodile that's actually the big predator in the first stage of the dinosaurs. When they die off, dinosaurs start to get big, and boy, the biggest dinosaur ends up being 121 feet long so far.
Oh my gosh, that is... Wow, that's...
737.
That's a 737.
Yeah.
That's the last airplane that you flew on. Maybe even bigger than the last airplane.
Your Patago Titan Majorum, found in Patagonia in Argentina.
Oh.
Yeah, big long one.
Huh. Very cool. I have a Patagonia shirt, I think.
There you go. There you go. It means Argentina, Argentina and Chile.
Right on. Hey, Mike, thanks for talking
My
to us.
pleasure. Anytime. Thank you all for coming to Dinosaur World. We're open 365 days a year, 9 to 5. Drop on by.
Right on. Thanks.
My pleasure.
That was really good, man.
Anytime, man.
Thanks a lot. That was cool. Well, here, let me give you a card.
Please.
Aggressive situation.
It makes you wonder, were they really that pattern color? So now 100% certain the colors of dinosaurs. It could have been grain brown or they could have been bright red. Combination of both. Because the skin never really doesn't fossilize that much. They found some hints of the color. I'm gonna point at this like I might have mentioned in one of my previous videos. This is really a perfect location. The way these trees look, doesn't that look prehistoric to you? You know, the bushes and plants and leaves. Really a perfect location. Think, this used to be an alligator park. Alligators used to live down there. Not anymore. But nice touch. I like how it is in this section. Really prehistoric. I guess one of my favorite looking ones, T-Rex. And they're one of the ones that look the most realistic, I think. There's definitely been some changes here. Some of the dinosaurs have been repainted some different colors from what I remember. But a lot of it's the same. Look at that. Gotta admit, that would be scary. And he's not alone. There's another big boy over here. Look at that. Imagine having that thing chase after you. Wow. They had to put a little bit of supporting pipe underneath his tail. They probably don't want it to come around. Oh, let me point one thing out to you. These are newer since when I first started coming here, these things. I think they were here last time I was here, which was about a year and a half ago. So that's newer. But, so that's pretty cool. Gotta watch out. Dinosaurs cross here. You don't want to get stepped on. We're down here in this one section, which I showed before. It's interesting. I mean, this does a loop. They really thinned this out. They have like a little path, probably for the workers to walk through or for equipment. But this was, you couldn't see over there at all. Now it's more emptied out. Yeah, they definitely thinned this out with bushes, with the bushes and stuff. So this section doesn't feel as isolated as it used to. In that building there, I'm assuming it's just used for like equipment and stuff. There is a pop machine on the other side. I always like, well, I was about to say I always like this section, and I like all these sections. These were truly the giants of their age. Brachiosaurus. Those look like little fruits or something. I forget what they're called. Can't really see it with the camera, I don't think. Yeah, they definitely thinned this section out. Feels more accessible now. Those big boys. Those giant puzzles. Now this puzzle used to be, I'm not sure if it's the exact same puzzle, but they had this puzzle next to the building that was the original entrance in front. Then they put it here after they did all the construction.
Can we help you?
Don't know they have more than one of those. They might just have the one, but I don't remember. So since I first been here, which is probably around 2010, 2011, there's been a fair amount of change, and there's a fair amount of stuff that hasn't. I can tell some of the dinosaurs definitely has been retouched, and these have been repainted. Which, you know, in Florida with the heat and the humidity, you're going to have to do that. I always love these trash cans. I would love to have one of these at home. Look how cool that looks. Just walking along.
Whoa!
I want to show something. Every time I come here, I always look at this. Every year, that tree is going more and more around his face. It's like the tree's trying to eat him instead of him eating the tree. That's a Stegosaurus. Whoops. Now this is new, and you still see some of the paint on there. This must have been more recently installed. This was not here. I don't know if there was anything here. I don't think so. But it's basically a nice, cool dinosaur bench. I might try to set that up myself. Yeah, we all have a different style. I think I got it. Yep. Pretty comfortable. Like I said, this is new. This was not here last time I was here. Slope up a little bit this time. This is always cool. Made it look like they're fighting. That guy down there, I wonder if they replaced him. Because I remember something else different, unless they painted and this looks totally different from my memory. But he looks like they might have replaced him down there. That bigger one there is the same. I'm not sure. He floats, he moves slightly, so probably the water just kills it after a while. Ooh, look, there's turtles in there. First time I think I've seen a turtle here. Pretty cool. Turtles living amongst the dinosaurs. Pretty awesome. Alright, we're gonna head over to of Dinosaur Island. Look at them having lunch. Now Drayton's pretty excited about it. He's definitely liking these. Hey, who could not like dinosaurs? Look how cool they are. Dinosuchus. And that's this Dinosaur Island. It's not much, but still pretty cool. Small little section. And let me think. Yeah, we go down there. That takes us back around. But this is cool. Like I said, check out my playlist. I have a lot of videos on the dinosaurs here. And I'll definitely be coming back after this to do some more. I haven't seen any of the koi fish. They must be there. They still have the food. I don't know. Okay. Just inside the little museum. They used to have signs here that told about, I think it was like about the extinction of dinosaurs. When they built the main big museum, they switched it from having not really any dinosaurs in here to more mammals and more recent life. Then they changed the information sign to that. But I'm happy this is still here. I'm surprised with the main museum, but it's good that it's here. Of course, right here in the middle, they have displays. Longest time when they had dinosaur stuff in there, they had like one of these that had like a huge like dead spider in there. It's cool. The only thing is it's definitely warm in here. Not as bad during the summertime. It gets even warmer. Look how cool that is. Cool stuff.
Spinosaurus made these third version.
Spinosaurus. Recognize them from Jurassic Park. He kicked the hell out of T-Rex.
Wearing a Jurassic Park shirt.
Just checking out the museum quickly, which I did a full walkthrough of this place already a couple years ago. Check out my playlist if you want to see it. But basically, it's like kind of like meanders around, loops around. So, building don't seem that big, but there's a lot more here than you think the way they have the path. And then at the end they have some animatronic dinosaurs that make noises and move, which is pretty cool. Which, when I get there, I'll show you again. But here's one of the typical...
It's pretty cool. It's starting to walk right up on something like that.
Don't know how well you can see, but it's really dim in here. These are the animatronic dinosaurs. There's sensors right there that sets them off. I thought this was really cool, really nice touch that Dinosaur World did. Pretty awesome.
Guys, look.
We're about to head out. I'll have you introduce yourself first again.
Oh yeah, I'm Drayton. I have a couple channels. I have Drays World and World's Greatest Kiting on YouTube.
Can you tell us a little bit about your channels?
Yeah, the World's Greatest Kiting is all about kites of all kinds, and Drays World is everything else. Sometimes a kite, but everything else. Adventures of all sorts.
And what did you think of Dinosaur World?
Dinosaur World was rad. This place kills it. Literally, there's a lot of killing scenes here, actually. But all these dinosaurs, I'm sure that they're to scale. You'd say they're to scale, right?
I think a lot of them are, yeah.
Cool place, a lot of cool. You can dig for, you can mine for gems here too. Costs a couple bucks, but
and
cool.
Fossils too. They have a fossil dig, and they have a couple shows here. We didn't get a chance to check those out. They weren't going on when we came
by.
by.
Mining for gems at a place like this. Definitely be fossils.
Well, it was great hanging out with you, and I'll make sure I put The link to both his channels below. And hopefully we get to hang out again soon. Do another video.
Very good. See you guys.
Bye, everybody.